Hey, what's going on, my Axe body spray users, guys? So today we're gonna look at these 4 Axe body sprays and help you decide which one of these is right for you. We're gonna talk about the notes, the top notes, what to expect, long-term use throughout the day, when and where, and let's do this, okay? So this video is gonna be kind of long, all right? So let's go ahead and start with the one that I am very disappointed on, and that's gonna be the Anarchy, all right? So now you're probably wondering, okay, why? This is supposed to be one of the best ones out there. Now, Anarchy, the new version, is no longer like what the old version. And if you are familiar with the older version, it would be this right here. And I got 2 more tins of this guy here before it is completely over, all right? And one of the biggest differences of the Anarchy now, it supposedly should be a more of a fruity lavender aromatic with fresh spicy, and that's a great combo for a man or masculine scent. Okay, this is gonna be great. However, after they updated the product itself, that sandalwood scent right there that you see labeled there, that is literally the strongest note you're gonna get. When you spray it, yes, you're gonna get that lavender fruity scent. It has a nice high projection rate and quite dense if you ask me. But that sandalwood is gonna kick in so hard, it's gonna kind of turn you off, and thus making it fall down to one of the least favorite Axe body sprays out there. But hey, if sandalwood is your kind of scent, then why not go for it? You're still gonna get that fruity, sweet, aromatic spiciness to it, but those are gonna be your weaker notes, just in case you were wondering, okay? And this is gonna be more for an outdoor kind of experience thing, or maybe shopping malls, big, wide open environment places. That's gonna be your best bet in this one here, right? And just about any generation can rock this thing here, okay? Now let's move on to my most recent one here, and that's the Marine. Now Marine is kind of unique on its own, and as I've mentioned in my other videos of Marine, it is going to give you, in terms of the top note, it's the fresh, spicy notes. Okay, that's going to be your strongest note. And it's going to give you a quick view here. You can pause the video if you want to get a better idea of their notes or their main accords here. And that's what it's going to start off with. Despite the fact that it's more aromatic, when you first spray this, in the first 1 to 2 hours, your strongest scent is going to be the fresh, spicy, followed with that citrus freshness there. You can kind of have that subtle woody scent to it, but as the day progresses, going into that second hour, you're gonna start to smell that aromatic scent, okay? You're gonna get that freshness still there, that spiciness is still gonna be there, but it's gonna fall more into the aromatic throughout the day, and then it kind of like gradually calms down to a rather a more calm, sweet, spicy scent to it, okay? So that's the notes in this one here. And don't get me wrong, I am loving this here. And let me tell you a little secret in terms of combining Axe body sprays. If you want to hit that sweet, spicy to the top maximum, go ahead and spray these 2 together. I would say spray the Dark Temptation first, because that's the heavier one, the more dense one. And then after a while, spray the Marine over it, and you will not regret. Let me tell you, that's one of the best Axe body spray combos I've ever done before, okay? So that's that for the Marine. Again, guys, if you want that aromatic, fresh spiciness, those are the main notes. This is the Marine one here. Now we'll move on to the more sweet scent. So guys, if you're into that sweet scent, and there's nothing wrong with that, it just depends on how you rock it, this is the way to go, okay? Now I find after a while, like throughout the day, you're gonna kind of get that sandalwood scent. It's like it's barely there, but you can actually still smell it, but it's not part of the notes, right? Just thought I might label that out there. And I think this is all part of the new version, which kind of disappoints me, but I'm gonna rock this, but not too much, okay? I'll use it to mix it with that Marine. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a great combo. Try it yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyways, now we're gonna focus on the notes itself. And instead of me just yapping away, here it is right there. You can pause the video. And it is definitely gonna have that sweet, warm, spicy as the top notes. But initially on the first spray for the first hour, you're gonna get that vanilla chocolate scent to it, okay? That's gonna be your main notes on the first hour or 2. It has a really high projection to it. It's very strong, very potent. It just has that range and people smell you from a mile away. Well, not a mile away, but very far. Okay, compared to the other Axe body sprays, it's quite dense and has a high projection range to it. And I wouldn't recommend using this on indoors. Indoors, this is going to be really heavy, and you don't want to turn people off with a scent. Okay, even you like the scent, it doesn't mean you have to go crazy, because some people might be allergic to scents. I'm not just talking about this Axe body spray in particular, but just cologne and body sprays in general. If it's too heavy, it becomes to a point where it's not that attractive. Okay, so just, use it wisely. Okay. But other than the chocolate vanilla scent of this thing here, it's gonna start to transition into that sweet, warm spiciness. And this is where this really stands out, really becomes that sort of masculine scent. Aside the sweetness, it's not gonna be like a sweet perfume. It's gonna be sweet, spicy with that vanilla still in there and having that little aromatic and cherry scent to follow up with it, okay? So I think that's why the ladies really like this one here. And I mean, aside the fact that it's one of the most potent scent in terms of the Axe body sprays, okay? So definitely, if you want to try that out, that's your scent, go for it. And finally, I want to say this is currently my favorite so far. And I just kind of started to like it eventually. And that's because of the scent. It's like my scent. My scent is the citrus freshwater scent. If you have a cologne that has that scent, and it's gonna have a little pinch of sweetness to it, that's my kind of cologne. And if you have a body spray that smells like that, it would be the Axe Ice Chill. One of the top sellers, by the way. And of course, I'm not affiliated with Axe or anything like that, but I do love me an Axe body spray, all right? Now, if you want a combo with this here, you can try it out with the Marine. And why do I say so? Because the Marine focuses so much on the fresh spiciness, and you want to kind of emphasize on the citrus scent for the Marine. The lemon scent is going to be a more subtle, sweet lemon scent to it. And combining that with this there, you're going to, wow, that's really going to be out there, okay? So definitely, if you want the fresh water citrus lemon scent, that's the main notes of this guy right here, okay? And it's gonna have that icy mint to it on the initial sprays, and then throughout the day, it's gonna calm down. You'll notice the lemon scent as its highest, strongest note, but it's not like lemon. It doesn't smell like Lysol lemon or Pine Sol or any of that stuff, okay? Don't confuse it with that. But I find that its projection rate is kind of on the low end, and it is potent, have that dense scent to it, but after that 2-hour time period, it's gonna kind of fade away easily. And that's one of the things that kind of disappoints me about it, but I still rock it as one of my favorites out there. So all in all, let's just have a quick overview here. If you want fresh, spicy with some citrus, this is the way to go. If you're looking for that fresh mint lemon scent, this is the way to go, more of the fresh water scent, all right? And then if we're looking for a warm, spicy vanilla chocolate scent, this is the way to go. And hey, if you're still interested in the Anarchy, don't get me wrong, if you want that hard, heavy sandalwood, I mean, go for it. It's totally up to you to make that decision, but these are just my opinion, my experience using these guys here. Like and sub, and thanks for watching.